Yo, Judio. Ah. You already know who it is. You already know what it is. The same bat time at a unregular scheduled uploading period. And the same bat channel as in the handsome, the most groovy, the awesome, and the goofy, and the just stinking whistly face of Whistly. Hi, I am indeed Whistly. Anyways. So I applied for this job near my house. Oh. Well, I guess it's second part-time job. So I can get 40 hours, because I don't have 40 hours right now. And we'll see. Try and get that bread up, for life things. Anyways, it's nothing new. It's just as usual. And I was gonna go to the park and review the spot, but I guess the traffic out here would be wild or like loud. You can probably hear it right now, the motorcycle in the background. But I'm gonna go ahead and review The Creator because I really want to upload it today, and since it's new. Alright, pause. Anyways, it's your boy. Anyways, people have spoken, and we're walking and we're talking. Oh wow, I am a wonder or something, or just something spectacular. Anyways, I'm reviewing The Creator. Has John David Washington in it, and the one dude from Ozarks who actually was pretty good. So let me look up his name, because he was pretty good. The lady was in there, she was not that good, so she ain't getting a name drop. Just is how it is. It wasn't that she wasn't good. It's just that she brought none to the, like, I was not like wowed by her performance. Like, she was just like a regular character. But let me look it up. Alrighty. The Creator cast. John David Washington. Oh, Gemma Chan was mad good as Maya. I think she was good. Ken Watanabe. I mean, he always good in whatever he does. He was good. Other people I didn't really care about. Oh, Mac Menchaca. Mac Menchaca. It's Mark Menchaca. Mark Menchaca. That's his name. He's from Ozarks. He was also good. John David Washington does not miss. Like he misses sometimes, but it's always like a stellar performance. Stellar performance. Honestly, he's just so talented from the jump. I want to know how much like skill he actually puts into it, because I know his dad puts in a lot of skill. But John David Washington, he's just, I don't know, he's just so different. He's so, I don't know. I can't even, like, it's hard to describe, but John David Washington is so good. Like, he is different from other actors, because every time he's on performance, he has a different character. He's like Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if he is a basketball player who's like super dominant, super great, multi-time, like 5-time champion, one of the greatest defenders of all time. But he doesn't make a sound. He's just very quiet and very reserved. And John David Washington isn't very boisterous. Like Denzel is very loud and boisterous and big time. John David Washington is also big time, but he's just not as like boisterous. He's not always like yelling. He's just like chill. So, anyways, yeah, he's just mad chill all the time, but he's so bad apple and so cool and so electric. And he just feels so elusive when he's speaking. It's like, I don't know, it's very I don't know, whatever he calls something, when someone's shimmying, that's what he does. He has like this like kind of like shimmy, like suaveness to him. Yeah, he just has his own, what up, there's gonna be suaveness to him. Anyways, there's gonna be cars up in this back room, but anyways, John David Washington has his own suaveness to him. He has this own shimmy, I don't know, elusive, just he has his own gravitas, his own like sexiness to him that just always stands out, and it's very in your face all the time. But then also he's a good actor, and it's, I don't know, he's a sensational actor. That's what he is. He's just sensational, and he's good. Like, Matthew McConaughey might be more sensational than he is like a great actor, but he is also a great actor. He's not a great actor all the time. He's sometimes a great actor, and sometimes he can like punch up, but he's not always a great actor. Whereas John David Washington is always a great actor, and if he was not in this movie would have bombed, and maybe not bombed completely, but this movie would not have been successful without John David Washington. Let's be honest here, call it like it is. Denzel can make a crappy, like, there's kind of levels, but it's just kind of just different versions, different phases. Denzel is like the guy. He's the best actor, but he also can make any movie great. Great, great. He can do that just by being in the movie, just by his skill and talent and what he brings to the table. Whereas other actors can't do that. Nick Cage can make any indie movie watchable, good, fun. You know, he can do that. All the A-listers can do the same thing in their own different like thingies, but they can't all save a crappy movie. You know. Like, who can't, like, Wolverine can't save a crappy movie. He can't. He's Wolverine, you know? Logan, or whatever his real name is. Yeah, he can't save a crappy movie. That's just not, he don't got it like that. But he can make a great movie fantastic. I'm walking downtown, heading to the library to upload this here video once it's complete. Well, I'm trying to get out all these cars and all this noise. It's a lot of noise. But anyways, I will continue speaking, but I'm gonna pause so I can go down this road and do it down this alleyway. But you guys won't know that. You'll just see boom bang, like it will be instant, and you won't know, but I'll know. All right. Anyways, but yeah. Also, yeah. It's just. This movie, I should have opened with how the movie was, but I just kept talking, so this is how it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Midnight Run, this is your boy, you already know. But there's lots to talk about this movie, but overall, this movie is preachy as duff. I can almost feel that it was a white American male who wrote this. No offense, but you could just tell it was like, and it had that liberalness to it, even though I am a liberal, democratic liberal, and radical feminist, radical Christian, I guess, but not really, just love and be happy, that's it, it's simple, but people, you know, will go crazy. But anyways, so really I'm not a radical, but I'll be characterized as for love and be happy. But anyways, this movie is preachy. Oh my, it is so preachy. I think that's why it didn't do well. Like it's doing decent, but opened 14 million with the $80 million budget. It's preachy. Super preachy. Well, here's my fits for today. Got the utete, and my face, obviously, and my chanclas. But anyways, hold up. There's a street here, so like, wait, no seconds at all. It's gonna be instantaneous. Once again. Alright, I really should start the video over, sorry here, but I'm not going to. This movie is preachy as duff. Super mega, oh my, it's preachy. It's preachy. You could tell it's just some like American liberal just preaching, man. He's preaching. I looked up I was like, let me look up the screenwriters on this joint, and it was like two white dudes. I'm like, all right, two white American male. We're in this, bro. Just preaching. Not that, obviously, I'm not racist. There's nothing wrong with that. But I could just tell, like, the same type of, like stereotypical, like, just the stuff that was out there. It was just, like, general stuff. It was not something specific. It was like, hey, a lot of things about racism and slavery. A lot of things about, like, this movie is about AIs and robots. But no, it's not like that at all. Like those are in the movie, but it's not like that at all. It's really not about robots or artificial intelligence at all. There's no correlation. It's not even. There was comparisons to Blade Runner and to Star Wars, the original Star Wars. That was good. No. This movie is a preachy movie that is beautiful, with a lot of beautiful action, with a lot of well done action. But it's not about that. It's about, like, it focuses too much on the preachiness instead of making a good movie. And it, like, that's why this kind of movie messed up. But, like, anything action-wise, great. Anything, like, story-wise, pretty good, you know? So it's, like I had to, like, look up the reviews to see what somebody said. And a lot of people were like, oh, this is good, it's gonna make you cry. For some people, like, it will make you cry, but really, not really, like, because it's not, like, I don't know, the weight isn't behind it, like, and even in, like, other, like, Asian movies or things like that, which are, like, there's a lot of, like, inspiration from, like, Asian, like, anime and just Asian films in this, but, and they do, I think they do a pretty decent job. I think they do a good job of just, you know, tipping their cat to a different style, a different genre. And I think they do it well, I think they do it well enough. No, I think they do a good job in that. I think there's a lot of good parts in this movie, and you should watch this movie, and it is a really interesting and fun movie to watch. However, it focuses too much on being preachy with the plot and just the dialogue, which isn't that great. Like, the script itself isn't that great. Watching the movie is a blast. Very fun and a nice new experience. And it's very, very fresh. This movie is super fresh and it's different. That's why I think the two reasons why it wasn't successful, like, in the box office recently, is because, one, it is preachy. Two, it's just different. It's something that hasn't been out there. Like, international movies, to my knowledge, haven't done really well in the U.S. like market, or just, you know. So, and this is basically an international movie. It's not an American movie. The style is different. It's not even really that much of an international movie. It's just. Oh, let's see. It's this weird mixture between international and an American film. But it's also, like, this cool art funky thing. But this movie is fun. It's long. To me, I feel it feels long. It could be short. It could have been, like, very quickly, but they took time to preach to me at every single second of this movie. I mean, like, everything is about them preaching about, like, slavery or racism or this other thing, which obviously I want to build a center for youth that teaches lifetime resources. I care about that stuff. I really do. But they just lost focus in this movie, and I feel like that's what this movie. It's not even like everything they did was good. You should go watch the movie. This is a good movie. It's just that it could have been so much better if they would have kept their, like, hand on the steering wheel and focus and try to, like, funnel in some of whatever they were, like, trying to preach. If you're gonna be preachy, be preachy, but don't preach every different chapter of the rule book. Preach and get your message across on, like, one solid, like, message, you know, or focus specifically on this and that. It just kept bouncing between all these different ideas, all these different things, and it kind of got confusing. This movie is kind of confusing, kind of annoying, and just in the dialogue and some of the plot. But it's not really, like, you just have to, if you're really watching the movie, you can just, you're like, what? You have to, like, pay attention and, like, listen to it. It's really, a lot of the flaws are in the dialogue and in just some of the plots. But overall, if you just watch this movie just to watch it, you're like, this is great. But when you're really, like, listening to the dialogue and following what's happening, like the details of this movie is flawed, which is why it's not great. But it's a good movie that went for something different, and I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, anyways,